So today I'm going to talk about faith, which is a word that actually means a lot to me. So I don't tell this story very often, I guess. But when I was 2 days old, my parents found out that I was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. And in the middle of the night, they decided to change my middle name to Faith. And it wasn't until I got older that I fully understood why or what that word means. Well, having faith as my middle name is purely symbolic. It's hard to believe that it doesn't mean more than that. My parents had faith that everything was going to work out, and that is why my middle name is Faith. Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. So let me ask you first, what's one word that comes to mind when I say the word faith? Religion. What else did people say? God, religion. So, what I realized is a lot of people, when you say the word faith, a lot of people immediately think of religion or God, or believing in a God. But many people disregard the fact that faith also applies to things other than believing in a higher power. Faith is simply trusting or believing in something that you cannot see or prove. You can have faith in a person or an idea. Let's start with religious faith. Okay. There are 79 types of religious faith and 35 types of Christianity alone. Each of these believers believe in a religion and trust that their belief is correct. They all have faith in a religion. But a question that really interests me is how can everyone believe in something different, yet still all be right or think they are right? But the beauty of faith is in the return. What I mean by that is what you get for having faith. Consider optimism as an example. Having faith in the future and believing that things will work out is good for you. Viktor Frankl was in concentration camps during the Holocaust, and the only thing that helped him survive was his faith in the future, the hope that he would see his wife again. Let's look specifically at his language. My mind still clung to the image of my wife. A thought crossed my mind. I didn't even know if she were still alive, and I had no means of finding out. During all my prison life, there was no outgoing or incoming mail. But at that moment, it ceased to matter. There was no need to know. Nothing could touch the strength of my love and the thoughts of my beloved. Had I known then that my wife was dead, I think I would still have given myself undisturbed by that knowledge to the contemplation of that image, and that my mental conversation with her would have been just as vivid and just as satisfying. He did not need to know whether she was alive or not, because having faith that he would see her again kept him alive. However, he said that had he known his wife was dead, he would have ignored the knowledge and rather stuck to the thoughts in his head, the hope and the faith that everything would be okay, the belief that no matter what, he would see her again. Religious faith also incorporates the idea of being optimistic. With Jeremiah 29:11, it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." Whether you believe in God or a higher power or not, faith in the future ultimately makes your life better, believing everything happens for a reason. Okay. Going back to the concept that everyone believes in something different and thinks they are right. A relationship with God or religious figures is extremely beneficial to your life regardless of what you believe. Many religions incorporate prayer. When you are struggling in life, you know you are never alone. You have someone to talk to. Many religions also incorporate some kind of written encouragement and guidelines. Some people like moral structure. Some people also need inspiration. A large reason people become interested in a certain religion is because of their parents. But they practice the religion without fully knowing all that it does for them. By having faith, you know that you're not alone. This is a graph that shows people who go to church weekly, occasionally, and never, and then the lighter blue is they're very happy, the darker blue is somewhat happy. And so just no matter what you believe, if you believe in something, it usually tends to make you happier. But another beautiful thing about religious faith is everyone has their own connection that cannot be explained. While there is no definite answer to why people have such a strong belief in different things, it is truly interesting and beautiful. Next, there's the type of faith we have on a daily basis. We have faith in humanity, our families and friends. However, some people lack faith in these things. Our faith in people is tested quickly. We aren't trusting in people, we are trusting that they're going to keep their word, even though we know that they might not, and that is faith. There are actually more things we're uncertain of than things we know to be true. That is why faith is the foundation of people's knowledge and beliefs. The struggle of whether to believe in evolution or creationism is the first situation that comes to my mind. There's proof for both situations, but there's still controversy. The reason for this is because no one was there. So therefore, conclusions about what happened will be based on faith. I know exactly what I believe, and my beliefs are based on my faith. As I'm saying all of this, I know exactly what religious faith means to me, faith in my friends and family means to me, and just the word faith means to me. But I know I will never be able to understand what that word means to you. Because faith is so personal and internal. While it is expressed on the outside, it is felt on the inside. So I come to the conclusion that is why everyone is able to believe in different things. We all think differently and have different minds. And while we can be persuaded from the outside, faith grows on the inside.